Discover the peace God offers. Anxiety has become an undeniable part of modern life. It sneaks into our thoughts, robs us of joy, and clouds our ability to make sound decisions. However, the Bible offers a path to freedom from anxiety, reminding us that God is our refuge and strength. Philippians 4 verses 6 to 7 encourages us to not be anxious about anything, while 1 Peter 5 verse 7 invites us to cast all our worries onto God, knowing He cares deeply for us. This journey is not merely about managing anxiety, but about discovering lasting peace in God's promises. Through 6 chapters, we will delve into profound biblical truths that empower us to face life's uncertainties with faith and confidence. Let's take the first step toward experiencing the peace that transcends all understanding. Chapter 1. Understanding anxiety from a biblical perspective. At its core, anxiety is a reaction to uncertainty and fear of the unknown. While it is a natural human response, it becomes detrimental when it overwhelms us and erodes our trust in God. The Bible acknowledges the struggles of anxiety while providing tools to overcome it. 1 Peter 5 verse 7 states, "Cast all your anxiety on Him because He cares for you." This verse is foundational, reminding us that God invites us to bring our worries to Him. Recognizing that we are not alone in our struggles is the first step toward relief. While human frailty is evident, the Bible consistently points us to God's strength as our ultimate support. Anxiety not only impacts our minds but also weighs on our bodies and spirits. Proverbs 12 verse 25 affirms, "Anxiety in a man's heart weighs him down, but a good word makes him glad." This emphasizes the power of God's word and the encouragement we receive from others. Confronting anxiety with faith involves a conscious choice to focus on God's promises rather than being consumed by life's uncertainties. Chapter 2. The Peace Beyond Understanding, Philippians 4 verses 6 to 7. In Philippians 4 verses 6 to 7, Paul reminds us to surrender our anxieties to God through prayer. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. This practice is more than a ritual, it is a direct line to God's heart. Prayer is an act of acknowledging God's sovereignty. When we present our fears and needs to Him, we affirm that He is in control. Thanksgiving is equally crucial in this process. By focusing on the blessings we have, we diminish anxiety's power over our hearts. The result? The peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. This peace is not tied to our circumstances. It is a divine gift that protects us from the chaos of life. Through gratitude and consistent prayer, we cultivate resilience and strength to withstand anxiety. Chapter 3. Trusting Jesus to calm the storm. Mark 4 verses 35 to 41. Mark 4 verses 35 to 41 recounts Jesus calming the storm, a vivid illustration of life's challenges. As the disciples faced fierce winds and waves, they panicked and called out to Jesus. His response was simple yet profound, "Quiet, be still." This miracle reveals Jesus' authority over both nature and the storms in our lives. The disciples' fear mirrors how we often feel when anxiety overwhelms us. Jesus' question, "Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith?" serves as a reminder to trust Him even when the situation seems hopeless. Faith does not erase life's challenges but reframes them. When anxiety rages like a storm, we can anchor ourselves in the truth that Jesus is in control. His presence offers unshakable peace amid life's chaos. Chapter 4. Seek first His kingdom. Matthew 6 verses 25 to 34. In Matthew 6 verses 25 to 34, Jesus addresses one of the greatest sources of anxiety, worry about the future. He urges us to observe the birds of the air, who neither sow nor reap, yet are fed by God. Are you not much more valuable than they? Seeking God's kingdom first means prioritizing our relationship with Him over material concerns. Jesus reassures us that when we focus on God, our needs will be met. Worrying does not add a single hour to our lives. Instead, it robs us of the peace God desires for us. Jesus concludes with a practical directive. Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Living one day at a time, trusting in God's provision, helps us break free from the grip of anxiety. Chapter 5. The Power of Community, Galatians 6 verse 2. God created us to live in community, not in isolation. Galatians 6 verse 2 encourages us to carry each other's burdens, and in this way, you will fulfill the law of Christ. Sharing our struggles with trusted believers provides relief and strengthens our faith. Community offers a safe space to express our fears, receive encouragement, and hear God's truth. Whether through prayer groups, church gatherings, or one-on-one relationships, fellowship is a vital tool for combating anxiety. Additionally, supporting others in their struggles shifts our focus from ourselves to God's work in their lives. By serving and praying for others, we find purpose and healing, recognizing that God uses community to bring peace and restoration. Conclusion: resting in God's peace. Anxiety is a challenge that everyone faces at some point. It can arise from life's difficulties, future uncertainties, or inner turmoil. Yet, God offers a peace that not only calms our hearts but also strengthens us to navigate life with faith and confidence. The Bible is rich with promises reminding us of God's love and care. Philippians 4 verses 6 to 7 teaches us to replace anxiety with prayer and gratitude. When we entrust our concerns to God, He grants us a peace that surpasses all understanding, guarding our hearts and minds in Christ Jesus. Jesus invites us in Matthew 6 to focus on today and trust in God's provision. This shift helps us break free from constant worry, allowing us to experience freedom and rest in His care. The story of Jesus calming the storm reminds us that even when life feels chaotic, He remains in control. His presence is our anchor, offering stability and peace amidst life's uncertainties. Community is also a gift from God, providing support and encouragement as we face challenges together. Sharing burdens and serving others fosters healing and reminds us of the strength we gain from fellowship. Facing anxiety with faith does not deny its existence. Rather, it acknowledges our need for God. His promises are steadfast, and His love never fails. He invites us to cast all our anxieties on Him because He cares for us deeply. Trusting God is a daily choice. As we practice prayer, gratitude, and reliance on His Word, we experience a transformation that empowers us to face life with peace and assurance. God is our refuge and strength, a constant presence in times of trouble. If you're struggling with anxiety, remember that you are not alone. God is with you, ready to carry your burdens and renew your spirit. Share this message with others who may need encouragement, and let us all learn to rest in the peace that surpasses all understanding. Place your trust in God, for His peace is available to all who seek Him now and always.